Okay, hello. I'm gonna watch it a few times. Here. Okay. We're gonna cut it. Oh, hello, right here. Oh my God. Okay, so here, before I cut this part, how does the tail work? Is it a lump of flesh? Does he have control over it? Because right now it seems to be just wagging in the wind here. We'll have to determine a stiffness for the tail. So it looks very not, what's the word? Cartilage. What's the word? Yeah, it looks more like look more like fat. Here. Uh, I'd rolled it. I'd roll it down here faster. Uh, I'd move the. I'd do 1, 2, reposition his feet. Right now he's doing the split here. Not very comfortable. And also this silhouette here with the tail. It could be cleaner. Yeah, this thing's too stiff. Let's play it here. Here, it loses all its weight here. I'd make it go from under instead of high. Yeah, he brings it back up way too fast. There's no weight in this thing. Okay, let's just check last thing. Oh, here let's go with this. I'd honestly ask Demi to cut these in the back because these are very distracting for the silhouette, and he has no ass really. So I just um do a probably look with the character artist, but like have the tail like this, have the rope, have a knot, and have it twirl 2 times around the tail or something. Uh, like a like what do you call them? Ham loaves. It's just like a ham roast kind of. Yeah. Cool. Here. Yeah, here he's holding it, but like he can carry it like no problem. He doesn't need stabilization for this thing. So okay, cool. Let's go back to the first. Um, and cut it like this. Okay. Poop. Let's use the first part like this. Cut it. Um, Scrub through it. Yeah, here. This is very, very, very distracting. Is this... Does this work with the skeleton? Or with the character model? Or are we gonna have a different animation for how he grabs them? We've talked about this. Yeah, he reacts a bit too late. I don't know if it's a part of the game, but here he breaks. Oh, he grabs his arm. Okay. Um, I do a reach here like this. I'd reach it like this and have him stab with his hand. stab, grab, instead of doing like a buddy pat on the back. Um, so I'd start the animation, you know, like this. He'd snap to this position instead of having to do the swing back and grab. Unless you want to, unless this animation is too powerful, you might want to have to add the wind up. I'd have him resist because right now he's just like going with it. I'd have him tense his arm uh, and try to pull back. Here, he would lean forward before bending his knees, kind of like this. Here, you'd arc. Oops, let's go back. Oh my God, no. Here, you'd arc your back. Created line of action here before breaking the knees. This is really bad sketch. I'm drawing with my mouse. Oops. Here, when he steps forward, this should go back. I'd move the arm to the back here. The detail and the fins on the legs. The fins on the legs, it's nice in concept, but it creates a lot of noise with the cannon and these things. I'd check if you could like make it the same color. If one, I don't know who is responsible for these, but change the color to something more desaturated, and only keep the bright pink at the top, so it blends a bit more in the back. Because it makes it look like this character uses its legs and its head. Usually, you draw attention to the parts that this is it's not your job, but to the parts where the colors are the flashiest or have most contrast. Because this is you're telling the player, look there. Okay, here I'd have the leg like this turned. You just have to turn the hips this direction. And I completely just break. Let's say this is a top view of the character. He's aiming towards this. I'd simply, you have the tail. I'd break the tail sideways like this, completely, with the bones. If he's you want to keep the silhouette and keep it clear. Also, this is weird. I don't know if it's the skinning problem. This whole silhouette is wrong. Uh, he would put his feet here first, and then drag the other feet here. Here, the arc breaks of the cannon. This is a heavy stuff, so it would drag behind. It would still probably be around the same place as here. With the repositioning of the feet, you'll probably, have a tail repositioning as well. So the cannon, you'll be able to see where this thing goes. I have no idea what's going on here. Here, this is broken. You should. You're when you're pulling something and you're spinning something around a rope, the rope will be tensed. So this rope is not tensed. And with this thing, this weight at the end, it would be straight. If you're pinning him with this leg. He's bracing before the impact. This here. No idea what this is. Keep it up. The tail. The tail, I'd have it this side. Or you do a wave, it goes back, and then when he turns, it's in the back, so he can come back again around here. This is cool. I'd have the tail a bit more, a bit higher, to separate it from the other, um, from the legs. Okay, when you drop, do a stasis here. Keep the cannon and stretch the arm. Uh, you're increasing the length a bit too late. Here, increase it, yes, but sooner. When you hit, you basically, again with the slinky thing, you hit and then it can retract back. Right now it's pushing. You're basically hitting it and it's pushing it back, which is not how physics work. Unless you have like a push pop. Here goes up, down. Right now he's just down, left. If you want to do the full loop. Since it's for heavy stuff, you can't have sharp angles for direction changes. Okay, this position from this to this is forced. When you'd hit him, he'd flinch and probably twist a bit like this and have his arm go up instead of down with the tail and everything. So you can chain. Right now it's clipping here. He'd probably just throw his arm up like this, so you can chain with. I'd turn him more to the side here. Lift the arm and cut out the cannon here. I'd even make him do a side step, just one step and back again. This thing right here, I don't have to tell you. When you're stretch the legs, do a stretch, have the legs contact first. The legs are basically extending, they're gripping the floor, and they're pulling everything else towards them. Basically a monkey feet. It's not how feet work, but that's how we perceive things. You need to have a grip, a contact, before you can pull everything. Okay, here. Okay, here, have the thing stick to the floor. He goes thing, he drops it, and he doesn't lift it back up. He just he's leaning on it, basically. I would not have him try to stand back up too fast. Also, this is really bad. Oh my god. Okay. Uh Spine twist, I don't know if you can do something about that. Probably not. Okay. Okay, I'd have him kneel on this one and lean on this, so he'd be, like this, like this. doing the lean. So his body would be naturally tilted to the side to open for this attack, like this here. Um, okay. Yeah, I'd reach way lower. You want to reach him. You want to pull him up, not back. So uh, you'd have his arm like this. Get pulled up first. You gotta stretch here. He stretches the arm, so you can see the arm is getting pulled up before the rest of the body, so you can, make things more clear. And then you can go and you need to break the shoulder here. Yeah, here he's not. You need to parent the pin bone to this arm. Uh, he's really throwing him up here, so, and he's grabbing him by the, I don't know where. Uh, have him like grab a generic location here. These are yeah. Um, how can I fix this? This is clipping. To keep this arm here, this hand here, so we don't lose contact of it. Here, this arm needs to be down. Because of weight. The heavier the things, no. If a thing is heavier than something else, it will leave the ground later. If you're gonna stylize things, it will leave the ground later. So it would be feet, tail, then big cannon anchor. Sort of in that fashion. It depends on everything, but okay, here. Or you can, oh my god, this is a weird move. It's cool, but like, oh, okay, now I understand. Actually, forget about this. Uh, okay, what is going on here? I don't really want to know. You're already stretching this whole guy. I would not stretch this thing. Okay, this is cool. This thing here. Break the silhouette here. And separate the tail. It will look very cartoony. Yeah, like this. Very cool. You want a star thing here. That is very nice. We need to see his butthole though. It would be better. Okay, this is bending before it's touching the ground. Not. Okay, you needs to be further. This his root needs to be further. So right now what he's doing is like he's doing this, kind of like this here, which is a bit unnatural. I know he's bouncing off the floor, but it looks the how do we say this? The common center of origin feels off when doing this move. Even if it's accurate, it does not look, quote unquote accurate. Yeah, I'd have the tail a bit here. I'd have the cloth join the party and do the swirly too. Also, more weight here. These are tangents here. Tangent. Okay, let's watch them again. Doop. The timing is, let's watch the timing. Ooh, wait. Is he still touching the ground here? I don't know. Looks like he's lifting. I'd have him, yeah, be... Wait, what? Okay, that's his arm here. I would hide this thing. Hide it, because he looks like he's here. It looks like it's his arm. It won't happen for the other characters, but it's for this particular matchup, it will look weird. Boom. I don't know what's happening here. Silhouette here. Okay, when he slams him, he's already in this position. Because you're still looking at this guy and you're not looking at this cool thing here. He's already in position, so you can already just move on and look at this thing. Because you can't look at these two at the same time. Check your curves for the spin speed. The curve should probably look like this. Down the small plateau and then continue. This is the curve you want for the stylistic slowdown. Okay, go lower. Here, this is the leg he's gonna push off of. Lower, grab. Have him, his arm should be here, and his body should be wrapped around a bit more of his, so we can lift him up. So, okay, yeah, see if he pushes him to the back, this leg will raise, will lift, and he'll be able to pass his hand under to his belly. This will be on the tippy toes, this one. He's losing balance. He still has contact here. Lifting the leg up a bit higher. Yeah, so he wouldn't be here. He'd be around somewhere here, back in the head. And you'd bring the two centers here a bit closer to this to this feet here. This is the place he's gonna push off of. Because he doesn't have any stored energy in this leg. And he just floats up pretty much. Okay, so start with this, and we'll see later. So yeah, good job on this one first. It looks really cool. Whoop, beep, pop. Cool.